And she lives. What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Monday. Hello, Luigi. Hello, NSM. Hello, Boots. Hello, Zach. And hello, Legit. Welcome, everybody. Glad you guys could join me. Hope you guys had a lovely weekend, and hope you got a good week coming ahead. So yes, the question on everyone's mind, how'd the show go yesterday? Well, it actually ended up all right. Yeah, we managed to pull it together at the last minute. Like, I'm talking like 0-hour dress rehearsal. Finally, it all came together. There was still one or two rough patches, but I don't know if the kids just collectively decided that, hey, we're actually going to pay attention now, or if it just, I don't know, but it came together and it's over. At least for a few months, until it starts up again, if I decide to come back. But no, it went all right. It went all right. It was a whole lot of stress over what ended up being totally fine. I mean, I should be used to this by now, but you know, the important thing is the kids loved it, the parents loved it, and, you know, it all worked out in the end, so huzzah. Hello, Fortistacks! Welcome! Thank you so much for the follow! Thank you! Thanks for supporting the channel! Really do appreciate it. Yes, it was a play. So as I've been talking about, I was directing a children's musical. And it was for my church. It was the story of Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, but like set in the 50s. You know, it's one of those things. So lots of singing, lots of costumes, lots of props, lots of very big props, which I did not have a hand in making, but we had a giant cutout station wagon that some of the kids had to carry around. So I was like worried that thank you for the ducks. Was worried that was gonna break at some point, but it held together all right. We only had one prop break, and that was a fast food tray. So hey, I was able to replace that with duct tape. That is one good thing about all the theater training that I've had, is you become very good with a roll of duct tape. Or gaffer tape, if you're a fancy production, you become very good with that. You can do miracles with a roll of duct tape and gaffer tape. It sounds on par with high school theater. You know what? Yeah. I have a lot more appreciation for my high school theater teacher, and my middle school theater teacher especially. Because, oh boy, I think I've mentioned this before, but I didn't really get really deep in the theater until middle school. And our school in particular was very famous for putting on a massive spring musical every year. And basically, if you were in drama, if you were in choir, if you were in band, orchestra, any sort of arts elective, you were in the musical by default, unless you were dead or in the hospital. And even if you were in the hospital, I'm pretty sure that Ms. Ray would have probably found a way to get you on stage anyway. But we always did these massive productions, and it was fun being a part of it. Now, I'm nowhere near as organized as my middle school theater teacher was, regrettably. But I do have a lot of fond memories of those middle school theater performances. And so that's kind of what I want to bring to these kids, is the same kind of experience. So, you know, will I come back next year? Will I, won't I? I don't know. I don't know if I can keep doing the stress of day of performances, not knowing if it's gonna go well or not. I don't know if I can keep doing that, but you know, we'll see. Speaking of cats, who? What? Me? I've been reading Lackadaisy on Webtoon recently. Yes! I am so excited. Lackadaisy is so good. Like, it's got no business being as good as it is, but I love it. I need to catch up with the Webtoon. Hello, Daniel! Welcome, welcome! Sorry to miss you last week. My car, unfortunately, was rear-ended and got totaled. No! Are you alright, dude? Dude, are you okay? Like, I'm sorry about your car, but are you alright? That sucks, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Holy moly. Yeah, that's, whew, that's no good. That's no good, said Sonic. I'm okay, but my car can't be repaired. Yeah, oh man. Hey, at least you're alright. Like, I know it sucks. Trust me, I have been in your situation. I've been in car accidents where my car has been a total loss. Or at the very least, actually, I don't know if I've been in any accidents where it's a total loss. I know that I had my car had to be repaired for like had to spend a week in the shop because I got rear-ended really bad. But my point is, like, it sucks, but cars can be replaced. You can't. So as long as you're okay, I'm really relieved to hear that. But still, sorry about your situation, man. I hope you can get back on the road soon. But I'm really glad that you're okay. Goodness gracious. Yeah, car accidents are no fun. I saw the Cats movie several years back. That's the time of my... Oh, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Even... You know what? Even though it had Jennifer Hudson in it, even though J-Hud was in it, I couldn't bring myself to see it. I couldn't do it. It was just way too much Uncanny Valley going on with the designs. Didn't do it. My parents have a spare car for me to use. Great. That's a relief. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, my husband and I have had to go single car household for a while. It's not a fun thing to do, but at least we can still get to where we need to go. I have no impulse control or self-preservation when it comes to bad movies. I have to see it for science. Oh man. Okay, so when you mean bad movies, what do you mean by bad movies? Do you mean movies that have just gotten really bad reviews on Rotten Tomatoes? Or are you talking like the really schlocky stuff? Like B-grade monster movies? Because my trash tier, okay, that answers my question. Because I swear... me and my husband have a lot of bad monster movie nights, mostly because of my mom also loves bad monster movies, so every time she comes down, we watch a bunch of bad monster movies, and just when I think we've reached the bottom of the barrel, there's always some new one lurking on Amazon that we haven't seen yet. Yeesh. I mean, we basically just watch it to riff on it, so, you know, whatever, but... We've seen some pretty terrible ones. Hello, Myers, and hello, Lightning. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah. Kind of like Mystery Science Theater. I mean, not quite up to their caliber, shall we say. But me and my husband are usually cracking jokes throughout the whole thing. You know, laughing at the awful practical effects, or more often the really, really awful CGI that some poor college student did during spring break. I always try to avoid media I consider bad and only watch what I consider good overall in life. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same thing. Like, I've mentioned that, like, I try not to engage in hate watching. Like, if I know I'm not gonna like something, I'm not even gonna give it the time of day. But the bad monster movies are kind of the exception, because they're more of a bonding experience than than purely hate watching. Mecha Shark versus Mega Shark is a classic. Oh, boy. You know what? The sad thing is, I think I've actually seen that one. I think I've actually... Oh, let me try to think of off top of my head some of the really bad ones that I've seen. There was Sharktopus versus Terracuda. Lots of shark ones. Sharks in Venice, but that one, okay, yeah, the effects are bad in Sharks in Venice, but actually that one is a little fun. That one's a little fun. Bigfoot versus the Illuminati. Ugh. Yes, I have heard of Velocipaster. I did watch it. Oh, that one was horrific. Like, not even in a fun way. Like, it started out goofy at first, but, like, when it got to the end, and it just, like, it was very clear that everybody on the team just gave up near the end. It was pretty dreadful. Night of the Lepers? I don't think I've seen that one, actually. Bigfoot vs. Illuminati, terrible animated movie that makes Food Fight look like Citizen Kane. Now, Food Fight I am familiar with, and yes, it is god-awful. So Bigfoot versus the Illuminati is worse than that, huh? Cool. I will avoid it like the plague. Big rabbits, basically. Ah, okay. I don't think I've seen that one. I saw one about giant rodents. I think they were like shrews or something. But I don't quite remember. Sharktopus, Sharknado, Dino Shark, a lot of shark horror. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of shark-based horror movies are trash. Oh, hey! We're under attack! We're under attack! Wait! What's going on? Hello, the Red Usagi! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Hang on. Let me give you a shout out real fast. Let me shout you out real quick. Red Usagi. There we go. Bam! Thank you very much for the raid, and hello, raiders! Welcome. You guys tuned in at just the right time. We're about to start the game, but quick intro first. I am Super Geek Girl, aka Ariel Graham. I am a voice actress with Crunchyroll. You guys may have heard me as Karane Inda in The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Along with Tia in Overlord, Samidare Asahina in Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, Julie in Mushoku Tensei, and a bunch of other stuff. So welcome. We are glad to have you guys here. And tonight, we are going to be playing some Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. We are in the final chapter. I don't think this is going to be the finale tonight, but we are certainly going to try. So, with that in mind, let's get to it. Hopefully I can avoid the scuff when I have new people in the chat. Ah, there we go. Now we're good. Red Usagi, thank you very much for tuning in. How was Nikkei? How's Nikkei going? Hello, Boss Fan 33. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Zero FFS. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow, Hello, Boss Fan. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel. I have not played Nikkei myself, but I am familiar with some of the characters. I actually made a plushie of one of the characters. I think it was Snow White, I think was the one that I made a long time ago. So if you got any Snow White fans in the chat, I've got a plushie of her that I made, and it's super cute. My day is going okay. My day's going good. We're just, we're getting back to Paper Mario. On the topic of Mario, are you planning on checking out the Mariomon hack that I suggested? I will certainly take a look at that. I usually don't do fan hack games, but I will certainly take a look at it. It crashed on me, so screw it, I'll wait later to play. Oh, no! Sorry it crashed on you. But hopefully you'll be able to get back to it soon. The scuff is real, my friend. The scuff is real. I understand. I really do. Uh-oh. So for those of you just tuning in, we are, as I mentioned before, we are in the final chapter of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. We are deep in the Palace of Shadow. That's not good. We are deep in the Palace of Shadow, and we are trying to get to the end here. I don't think it's going to be a finale tonight because we still have quite a ways to go in the Palace of Shadow, but we will try and get as far as we can tonight. Mario is one of my favorite games ever. My favorite game is Super Mario Bros. Deluxe and Mario Kart 8. Those are pretty good. Hey! Level up. Fantastic. Those are both really good. As you can probably tell from my, whoa, my mic just peaked for a second. As you can tell from my model, I am more of a Sonic fan than I am a Mario fan, but I've always had a soft spot for the Paper Mario series in particular. But I appreciate the Mario series. I appreciate a good Mario game. Have a fun stream. All right, take care. Thank you so much, Red Usagi. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hello, Omni Watson. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm sorry, SGG. I think a new harem anime is tied with 100 girlfriends. No, I have competition now. Oh no. Ow. Mayonaka Heart Tune. Okay, I don't think I'm familiar with that one, but you know, well, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. What are you going to do this summer? I'm an adult, so I don't get a summer break, but I don't have anything particularly planned for summer, but I hope you got some cool plans. Thank you very much for the follow, Zero. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. All right, let's It sounds like the music is kind of kicking off too. One of the things that I've really been enjoying about this game, in particular in the remake, as regular viewers know, the GameCube version of this game, the original, was one of my all-time favorite GameCube games, bar none. So it's been cool seeing the changes that have been made to this iteration. Like the music, the updated character sprites and everything. It's been awesome comparing them. Uh-oh. Boo! Get out of here, bot! Oh, dang! NSM was quick with that! Well done! Thank you very much! Alright, direct attacks will be countered. Does gold count as a direct attack? It does not! Fantastic! Planning on going to a con in California this June. Squidward's VA is going to be there. I plan to tell him about Tsunderes and how Squidward essentially won. You know, I'm pretty sure that his VA is familiar with the concept of Tsunderes already. But go for it. This reminds me, I need to play Super Mario Legend of Seven Stars Remake. You know, I've played a little bit of it, and I very much am enjoying it. That might be something that I show off on stream at a later date, but, oh? What is... Oh, I remember this. Okay, I think I remember how this goes. These are looping rooms. So I remember the trick here. You gotta listen for the, you gotta watch for the torches. You gotta watch the torches. I am going to 2025 Comic-Con. Like the San Diego Comic-Con? Which one are you going to? That's dope. Hey, what's up, Gabe? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Did you ever go to the... Let's go! Hello, Stuffy. Thank you very much. Thanks for the air horn. Did you go to the Nintendo 2 Switch event in Dallas? Unfortunately, I was not able to make it. I had way too much going on this weekend to go and check it out. Unfortunately. All right, so if I recall correctly, I should just be able to go through the doors with the lights and be okay. I think. Am I doing this right? Imagine having a mansion like this palace. That would be pretty cool, minus the pitch black darkness. What, are we talking like Spencer Mansion sort of nonsense here? You would like a giant mansion with death traps and everything? Alright. I'm also gonna meet the voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog. Nice! Hope you enjoy it. Uh-oh. We're in a new area. Oh, I didn't get to check out the music. Hang on, I may double back for a second. All right, I do have to put on my my Vivian voice here. We get out of one strange room just to find another. It's so big. It's almost like an underground city. What is this place? I think it used to be an underground city. Okay. I'm gonna double back real quick because I want to check something real fast. So we have a badge that changes the sound effects to back to the OG music. I, for the life of me, could not remember how the Palace of Shadows sounded in the original, so I'm gonna pop it on real quick. Okay, can you guys hear it? Is this how it sounded? Was it always this understated? Oh, there we go. Oh, I remember now. It totally incorporated the underground theme. Oh, I love it. How did I forget about this? It's haunting. Or hunting. Okay, so that compared to how it sounds now. Yeah, it's totally lost the underground influences. I mean, it definitely sounds creepier. It definitely sounds creepier in the remake, but okay, you can sort of hear it. You can sort of hear it a little bit. Also, what in the hell is that? What in the heck is that reaction? What is that cat? That's awful. That's like the cat from Azumanga Daioh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I think I'll just keep it on the, I'll just keep it on the new music for now. And we've got some new peeps, so let's switch to Goombella. Bonk! Yeah, you know the cat I'm talking about. Anyone who's seen Azumanga Daioh, first off, if you've seen Azumanga Daioh, you're a real one. Not exactly new. We know who these guys are, but for all intents and purposes, they're new. Since I failed to make it through the Pit of 100 Trials, we do have to re-get the tattle on these guys. Alright, Goombella, tell us about them.
That's a chain chomp. I would hate to get chomped by those teeth. They look nasty. Max HP is 7, attack is 6, and defense is 5. Its body is hard, so most attacks won't do much. Plus, you can't damage it with fire or ice attacks. Luckily, it has low HP, so you could take it down with a special move or an item. Chain chomps are, like, so pumped, like, all the time. Don't they ever get tired?
Yes, the 100 trials. Wow! The 100 trials that really, really love you. I don't think I want to do that. Although when you think about it, that could also be an alternate name for the Ace Attorney series. Oh wait! Ow! That's not cool. Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, I'm gonna need somebody... to do a little bit more damage. Lucy Christian was Miss Yukari in that show, and Monica Rial was Miss Kurosawa. Or as we all know her, Minamo. Nyamo. No. Please stop. What do you guys think of Carney as a mermaid? Love it. It's a little on the nose. For me, you know, given my name is Ariel. But you know, whatever. It's cute. I like it. I love the art. What does your best valley girl with a drunk, sultry voice sound like? Wait until Emma reappears in Apollo Justice, and you'll see what she sounds like. All right. Let's see if I can. Boom. All I need is to do one, and ooh. Those chain chomps hit pretty dang hard. Luckily, there's a heart block right next to me, so I should be fine. Speaking of Ace Attorney, today is Eric Vale's birthday. Yes, Phoenix VA himself. Well, one of Phoenix's VAs. The other one being Sam Riegel in parts 5 and 6. So, but yes, I so love that they brought Eric Vale back for that Ace Attorney TV. I know it was a while ago, but my god, that was absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Fire and ice attacks are no good. Actually, I think Hikuza. Regal, excuse me. What did I say? Rigel? Whatever. Y'all still know what I was talking about. Alright, yeah, I don't want to mess with these dudes, so let's just Earth Tremor them. Bigger. 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 Can we get it all the way? Yes, we can. Impressive that they still stay on their chains even do all that. And that's why we have Pikachu out, because gets past the defenses. You'll love to see it. Yes, for those of you who are unaware, for the new folks in the chat, our Yoshi's name is Pikuza. We were requesting. I wanted a pink Yoshi, and chat wanted him to have a Yakuza street tough sort of personality and voice. So we decided to combine both of them, and it became Pinkuza. It was gonna be Yoshikuza, but I didn't have enough space for that. I know Kyle Abear is one of the voices for Edgeworth. Yeah, he was also in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, same as Sam. Also, apparently Sam, he also plays in Critical Role as Scanlan, the Halfling Bard. Dude has got some pipes. Dude can sing his ass off. And I really want to hear Phoenix sing. So I just think that's lovely. I think that's really cool. Sam, I believe, is a classically trained singer as well. So I mean, they got the perfect guy to play Scanlan. Okay, I guess we're back in the Palace of Shadow again. Oh, hey, listen. Now the underground theme is... Ah! Now the underground theme is kicking in. Sorry, Myers, I have not had the chance to watch the Starfire versus Blaze battle. I was extremely busy yesterday, and I've been playing catch-up all of today, but I will try to check it out before the next stream. I have not forgotten about it, I promise. I just had a lot going on. Alright, let's go ahead and get the tattle on this guy.
That's a dark wizard. It's a part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 2. It uses magic to attack and to alter your condition, so stay on guard. If there's only one left, it'll multiply itself to, confuse you. I know they look totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies.
Yes, we'll forever love the Valley Girl voice on Goombella. Uh-oh. That's not good. I will hydrate. Thank you for that. Oh, Lord. Well, this is gonna be a bad time. Okay. Well then, we're just gonna do this. Yeah! You love to see it! Oh, and stretch! Thank you! Thank you very much for the stretch. Much appreciated. You should check out the Persona 4 anime. You know, I actually did watch the Persona 4 anime, and I quite enjoyed it. My favorite episode, well, I don't want to say too much without spoiling. But there was an episode in which the main character lost his powers temporarily. That episode kind of stuck with me. I'm trying to keep it vague, just in case people haven't seen the Persona 4 anime. That episode in particular is probably one of my favorite ones. I think it was the Mitsuo boss fight or something like that. I think it was his name. Alright, we're just gonna be going down a lot of long corridors here. Yeah, because if I recall, Palace of Shadow does take quite some time to get through. All of it culminating in a 3-part final boss fight. Sheesh. Erin Fitzgerald's in that anime. I grew up with her work. She used to do streaming. Yeah, Erin did a fantastic job. Also love how the Persona 4 anime adapted Yuna Urakami's silent protect status by making him deadpan and snarky all the time. Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. I love the characterization of Yu in P4 anime. It's a shame that the P5 anime wasn't as good, because I felt like Ren had some, or Akira. Was it Akira or Ren in the anime? I don't remember. I think Akira was the manga and Ren was the anime. Ren is anime, yeah. Because Ren had some good moments in the anime, but the whole anime itself was just kind of a mess, and that is very unfortunate. Rumors say that the Persona 4 remake has been greenlit and will most likely be revealed at an Xbox showcase in June. I hope so. I hope so. I still need to get my hands on the Persona 3 remake, but it's gotten down to the point where I can almost afford it now. Hello, Kid Anime! Welcome, welcome! Thank you very much for tuning in! I've heard that they're making an anime adaptation of Metaphor Re Fantasio. Awesome! Awesome, I hope they do. That's gonna be a hell of a story to adapt, though. That's a beefy story. Of course, all of the, that being said, all the Persona games have pretty beefy stories, too, depending on, what you do with them. The P5 anime was a huge letdown. They were clearly cutting corners of the animation. Yeah. Like, the thing that comes to mind is, somebody made a meme of, Last Surprise being played on, like, a kazoo or some other dumb instrument like that, or, like, a recorder. It was some really low-quality instrument. Playing Last Surprise while the all-out attack sequence from the anime played, and yeah, I think that just pretty much just summed it up. It was unfortunate, how that went down. Also, someone on the team was thirsting for Makoto. Ew. I mean, I like waifus as much as the next person, but chill out. Keep in mind they are high school students, so maybe just chill for a second. Cloverworks around that time was not as great, but 2022 was their redemption arc. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing that gets me. That's the thing that gets me about... Because the anime sequences in the Persona 5 game were pretty dang good. All those, the Awakening sequence that, freaking Rentaro, he's Rentaro in our game for obvious reasons. The freaking Awakening sequence that he had, the intro of him, like, running through the casino. Like, all of those scenes, all the anime cutscenes look awesome. They look fantastic. Why not just have that studio do the actual anime? I kind of have the same gripe with Ace Attorney, actually. Even though I haven't played the Apollo Justice trilogy, I have seen some of the anime cutscenes from the Apollo Justice trilogy, and dude, if they made an Ace Attorney anime that looked like those anime cutscenes, like, bruh, I would give my anything to see an Ace Attorney anime that has the same art style from Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, because my gay lawyers are looking damn good in those cutscenes. I mean, my God. Anyway, leave it to me to tie everything back to the gay lawyers. Makoto does turn 18 through P5 story, but yeah, but still, uh-oh. Why is everything dark? Why is everything dark? Are you saying the anime art style we have now isn't good? I'm not saying... No, the Ace Attorney anime was... I mean... I do have a little issue with the Ace Attorney anime. I don't think it looks... They don't... There's a disconnect there for me, but I'll get into that in a bit because we're about to start a boss fight, so hold tight. Who are you? Y'all remember there were 3 dragons, right? We saw Hooktail. We encountered Bonetail. And I assume you must be Gloomtail. No one has disturbed me here in eons. Who dares defile this sacred place?
Whoa! Now that's a dragon! Hey, but ain't that Hooktail? I thought you beat her! Yeah, huge, dragonish, gnarly. Sounds just like what you described, dude.
What? You destroyed my precious younger sister! I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quake in fear, mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones! Okay, here comes a mini-boss! Well, I say mini-boss, but this is actually kind of a mega-boss. My first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. Oh my God, it's Mr. Bean the dragon. Oh no, no. I don't want this thing. I don't want to think about this thing with Rowan Atkinson's voice. No, no, no. Also, hello, Modern Sludge. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. All right, well, we definitely need to get some deets on this. All right, Goombella, tell us what we're working with here, honey.
That's Gloomtail. I think he's Hooktail's brother. I see the family resemblance. Max HP is 80, attack is 8, and defense is 2. He'll bite or stomp you, and he may also breathe poison on you. Great. When his HP gets low, he may throw in some other attacks as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially watch out for his Mega Breath move, because the word is, it is gnarly! He also stores power for some reason, so use Vivian to hide to avoid those.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh! I see what you mean about the gnarliness. Yeah, that's pretty not great. Okay, well, apparently Vivian's the lady for the job here. I heard they're making an anime adaptation of Royal specifically. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they made an anime adaptation of Golden as well. So I hope that's the case, because that'd be dope. As a person making a living using your inner voices, how do you stay sane, SGG? Bold of you to assume I was sane to begin with. You do not get into this line of work without being somewhat insane from the start, so, you know, par for the course for me. Oh, yeah, this is, This is a chunky boy, isn't he? So I wonder if he has a similar playbook to his sister, in that he'll just start snacking on the audience.
You are tough meat, my little tasty morsels. But how will you fare against this?
Ooh, not well! We will not fare well! I always keep forgetting to ask, did you guys do any bloopers on 100 Girlfriends Season 1 and 2? I can't speak for everybody. I don't recall there being anything we were saving for the blooper reel. I know I made some flubs and goofies in the recording booth myself, but I don't know if any of it was compiled into a blooper reel. The R-rated ones may not see the light. Yeah. I would not be surprised. Okay. I didn't want to bust it out so soon, but may have to use a Jelly Ultra here. All right, what do we got? It is A. Dang it. Ow. All right. We're doing okay, though. Yeah. 10 damage. Gloomtail is no freaking joke, man. Oh, crud. Screwed that up. Y? That wasn't Y, that was X. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see if he does the same. Let's see if he pulls the same nonsense as his sister.
You are not the easy prey you appear to be. I would never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you whelps. So I will show you the true extent of my power.
Whoa! Okay. Here comes the fun part! Okay. First off, let's get Spring Jump. Do not screw up this time. Never mind. Alright, V. Get me out of here.
Mega Breath!
Whoa! Yeah, that would have been real bad if that had hit.
Do you understand my true power now?
Yeah, no, you don't need to do no Mega Breath, dude. Your jump is doing that jump is doing enough damage. Okay, but we're getting him down there. We're getting him down there. We're doing all right. We're doing all right.
You're too slow!
How can this be?
I mean, we're getting him down there. Maybe he doesn't do the Cool. Thanks, Daisy. Appreciate it. Maybe he doesn't do the steal the HP from the audience trick, which is fine by me. If I can get Spring Jump off, we got him. All right, V. Finish him off! Boom! That's why she is best girl!
No. No. Is it true? Can I expire?
Sure looks like you can. It sounded like Agumon saying pepper bread. You know, real talk, I love Digimon, so you know what? I'll take that as a compliment, because Agumon was one of my favorites. Yes, HP! More HP, please. We're gonna need it. If it makes you feel any better, Gloomtail, we spared your older sister. She was too much for us to handle. Aside from Ace Attorney, what are your... Uh-oh. Oh, hang on.
Blip.
What did you did you spit out? Ew, it's got dragon spit all over it! A starstone! Neat! It's not a crystal star, but I'll take it. So where do we use this? Hello, VGA Fanatic! Welcome, welcome! Thank you very much for tuning in! Can you see this game getting an upgraded edition on the Switch too? Honestly, for the remake, probably not. Like, I don't see what they can add to this, for the Switch 2. I don't see what they could possibly add to it. They've already added so much. They've already rebuilt it from the ground up, one time. I don't really see what they can add for a Switch 2 version. But good question, thanks. And yes, I am a Digimon fan. Purely because Pokemon was not, wait, go back? Did I miss something? Pokemon was not in syndication, where I grew up. It was on a cable channel, and I did not have cable as a child. So I actually didn't get to watch Pokemon, as a kid. So I watched Digimon instead, and ended up becoming a huge fan of the Digimon series. Oh, I see. Well done. What are we booing for? Digimon's great. Don't boo Digimon. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Didn't you know? Oh. Ooh, there are things here. Gradual syrup. I can't carry anything else. I'll toss the softener. A mystery? I don't want to know what that is. We'll toss the mystery. Pokemon was on Kids WB for 7 years. Yeah, we didn't get WB. We didn't get WB in my small town for whatever reason. I can't explain why, but we didn't get WB until I was like well into my teens, and by that time I was able to watch Pokemon, but yeah, I never got to watch it growing up. I played the games growing up, but I never watched the series. I watched them on... okay, well, I did watch them on VHS. I rented the VHSs from Blockbuster, and that's how I was able to watch them. Oof, no more throwbacks. I haven't watched Digimon. I can respect it as a series. You know, like... yeah, it was a fantastic series. Like I said, Digimon is probably one of the formative animes for me. I remember, like, there was a lot of discussion back in the days, like, oh, Digimon and Pokemon are the same thing. Screw you, they are not. Two completely different series, but those were mostly from dumb adults who didn't know. They were just like, oh, it's kids with monsters, whatever, they're all the same. I felt that Digimon had, like, a way better story than Pokemon. Because Pokemon was basically like Monster of the Week. Features a new monster. But the story didn't really progress anywhere. Whereas Digimon had like an actual underarching storyline. The characters were growing and changing, whereas Ash remained 10 freaking years old forever and a day. You could not tell me that Ash had like no character growth until like the much later seasons. I feel like it's like me when people call Yokai Watch a rip-off Pokemon. I don't know that much about Yokai Watch, so I can't say much to that. We didn't get a more focused Pokemon storyline until Horizons, after Ash was retired. Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, with the OG Digimon, like, even the original Digimon Adventure, it still dealt with stuff like divorced parents, adoption, kids who didn't know they were adopted, kids with, like, severe illness. Like, it dealt with real-world issues, which was something that you did not see in animation back then. And for that, I really respected it. Also, Digimon Tamers was just insane. Like, I don't know how true this is. I heard somebody comparing it... I heard someone comparing Digimon Tamers, calling it like the Neon Genesis Evangelion of the Digimon franchise. I don't know if I would go that far, per se. But it definitely was very, very dark. I mean, Digimon Tamers just straight up had Digimon just die. Like, major characters, too. Not just one-offs, but, like, major characters died. Let's see. Can we blow up the Chain Chomp statues? Oh! I think we can, yes. Now, oh, I think I have to actually, do I have to actually throw it in the mouth? Yes, I do. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing here, game. Yes, Pokemon definitely had its moments. I'm not denying that. But I think Digimon overall had the stronger story, beats. That being said, I also really want to check out the Digimon Story video Cyber Sleuth games. I had it on PS3 and I was playing it, and then life just got in the way. But I would very much like to check out the Digimon Story games, Cyber Sleuth and all that. Maybe a future stream idea for later. Frontiers, yeah, Frontiers also got really dark. Also, hello, Mighty Manat. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Frontiers straight up had a kid die. Like, bar none. I don't know. I have very strong feelings about Digimon. And I feel like I'm, like, slowly getting back into it because I found that Digimon stuff is, like, slowly starting to make its way onto my YouTube feed. I don't know how or why this is happening, but I'm not gonna argue with it. Alright. So, I think now we can just do bug time. Yeah, this looks way creepier with the improved lighting and shadow. Somebody was asking earlier in the chat, is this... Okay, yeah, someone was asking if this is a game that I played on the original GameCube. Yes, it was. In fact, this was my favorite GameCube game, bar none. So I've definitely been enjoying my time as the... Whoa! With the remake? Oh, this is absolutely my aesthetic. Oh, get a load of this. Get a load of this. I am a sucker for anything with stars all over the place. Why can't I go through any of these doors? Let's make Cyber Sleuth an option for games to play after 1,000 Year Door. You know, I can definitely put it on there. There's a couple of games I'm looking at. I can look at Cyber Sleuth maybe, if I have the capabilities to play it. But Cyber Sleuth could be an option. The Oblivion Remaster is another option that I was looking at, starting after this. Since that just came out, and I don't have any experience with Oblivion, unlike Skyrim, which I put quite a bit of time into. So I thought Oblivion might be fun to check out, too. Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas, but in the coming weeks we'll make a decision. Hmm?
Mario, look there! It's absolutely titanic! What in blazes is it?
What, you've never seen a mobile before? Because of this remake, I don't think they're adding the original to the GameCube catalog in the Switch 2. I mean, they might. They might still. There was a good Digimon game on the DS called Digimon Story Lost Evolution, but it was only released in Japan. I feel like I've heard that name. All right. Let's pop the Starstone in here and see what happens. Is that supposed to be happening? Okay, and now everything is unlocked, I betcha. Well, down we go. If anything, Digimon is a ripoff of Pokemon. No! No. I do not agree with you. Sorry. No. Pokemon and Digimon are two completely different things. We just had this discussion. Digimon was actually an offshoot of Tamagotchi. If I recall correctly, it was a Tamagotchi-based thing for, but they marketed it more towards boys, whereas Tamagotchi was more marketed towards girls. Digimon was like the cool boy Tamagotchis that you could battle with and yada 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 yada. And all that stuff, which is dumb. I mean, I loved Digimon. Like, whatever. But no, Pokemon and Digimon are two completely different things. I love them both. Alright, so what is the dealio here? Oh, okay. We've got puzzles, and I already have a headache. Hooray! The 7 hewn by a fell hand. Onward, 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 retreat, retreat. Onward, 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 retreat, retreat. Which one is onward and which one is retreat? I think I know what it's telling me to do, but let me just see if I... Onward, onward, onward. Retreat, retreat? Fantastic. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Gabe. Enjoy the rest of your reading and enjoy the rest of the stream. I remember Tara Sands, who voiced Bulbasaur, saying she was cheating on Pokemon when she voiced Kari in Digimon Tri. If Digimon was just a Pokemon ripoff, the Pokemon Company wouldn't have let its existence slide. Okay, so how do you explain Pow World still being a thing? Because that absolutely, to me, that is way more of a Pokemon ripoff than Digimon ever was. Okay, what do we got here? Master of Shadow, Queen of Fear, 4 stones, twin rooms, 2 are 1, 1 is 2. Can these not break? Okay, so I think there are 2 connected rooms here, so I think I know what to do here. Gotta find the matching room. Yeah, I haven't played Pow World myself, and basically for the reason I just described. It seems to me like a Pokemon ripoff, and I'm not interested. Stones the rival to celestial spheres. All you see isn't all there be. Touch it to pass through it. Oh my god, do we have a Dark Souls-esque hidden wall here? Do we have a Dark Souls-esque hidden wall? Hey! Not quite as satisfying as the Dark Souls wall, but that's okay. They are trying to get rid of Pow World because of their dumb patents on certain game mechanics. The case is taking a long time because it's a patent case. Yeah, the patent patent lawsuits are a very different thing than regular copyright lawsuits. Don't ask me to explain the difference, though. I am not a lawyer, even though I scream about gay lawyers all the time. Hello, Phantom Havoc! Welcome! Thanks for tuning in! The return to the Zelda 1S vague hints. Yeah, but I'm figuring it out. Fear far and wide across the land. The unseen may yet be felt. Be it here, be it there. Unseen, huh? Alright. You know what? I wish we had what? What? Ah, I see what we need to do here. Flurry! I guess in this case, Flurry and Watt serve the same purpose of revealing the unseen. The difference between copyrights and patents is one expires, one doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's in the simplest terms. I will agree with you. I have a friend who actually went into studying copyright law. So just speaking from her, I know what a bugaboo it is. What is your favorite game in terms of its puzzles? Which game has the best puzzles? I'm trying to think here. I'm not a huge puzzle person, but I would probably say the Nonary games is the first thing that comes to mind for me. Because they're more escape roomy puzzles. And I really like escape rooms. I mean, it's called the Zero Escape series, so I mean, of course it is. But yeah, as far as puzzles, I would say probably Nonary games had my favorite puzzles in games, because they just required a lot of observation and putting things together. It was more like a classic adventure game. Now that being said, I do want to show off the Nonary games at some point, but I hesitate to do so because there's only one that I haven't played yet, and that's Zero Time Dilemma. And I would stream it. However, it does require you to be very familiar with the first 2 entries in the series, which is 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. And quite honestly, I don't know if I want to play those 2 games again. I exhausted them pretty thoroughly, getting all of the routes, all of these possible endings. to get the full picture. So I don't know if I want to do that again or not. So I'm not saying that it'll never happen, but I need to figure out if it's even worth it to try streaming non-Ori games again, to play non-Ori games again or not. So I would like to check out Zero Time Dilemma, but as far as whether it's a streaming game or not, I'm not sure. I have to think about if I want to do non-Ori games again. Also, wasn't there like a new game that came out from the same creators as non-Ori games? Wasn't there like a new one that came out? I don't quite remember. The shy one hides their shape. The shy one hides their face. The stars up in the heavens shone. Shy one. Oh! I think we need to hide. They're not hiding. We need to hide. Yeah. There it is. There we go. Oh, it is Somnium. It is Somnium Files. It was by the same people. Well, you know, I've been thinking more and more about it. I'm really starting to think that after we finish Ace Attorney Investigations, we may check out Somnium Files next. Because I'm not quite ready to tackle the final entry in the Danganronpa series. Just because I may try to enlist some aid for that. It's a lot. But we may check out Somnium File next. Whoa, hey! Well, this isn't good. Hello, Jamie the First! Welcome! Thank you so much for tuning in! Oh my god! Guys! We just hit 300 followers! Bruh! I now officially have 300 followers on Twitch. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you guys so much. That is wild to me. That is wild. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Love you guys. You guys are fantastic. I don't know if I'm doing this puzzle correctly, but I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna run away like a coward until I need to read what's going on here. Read. Let fall the weakest, then build to the strongest. Okay, yes. So no. Okay, so we gotta fight these guys in order from weakest to strongest. Hello, Tyrant! Welcome! Thank you so much for tuning in! Alright, so we actually need to fight, we need to fight the dry bones first. We need to fight this dude first. You're first. I've had a very long trip in the past few days. Uh-oh. Was it somewhere fun at least? Did you at least do something fun? Uh-oh. With that music, it didn't sound like it was fun. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you're home now. Alright, so I think it was Red Bones, and then it was regular Dry Bones, and then it was the Dark Bones was the real bad one. One game you should think about playing is Shin Megami Tensei, especially Devil Summoner Raido Kuzunohara. Yes, I have been looking at that, actually. I'm not very familiar with the Shin Megami Tensei series outside of the Persona games. But, I may take a look at it. There's actually, speaking of detective games, there is one game that I really want to check out. I really want to check out Rain Code at some point. I may have to wait for the next Steam sale to pop up, but Raincode is by the same guys who do Danganronpa. That and 100 Line Defense Academy is not necessarily a detective game, that one. It's more of a Fire Emblem looking sort of strategy game. But I do want to check out both of those as well. But since I already have Somnium Files, we'll probably do that one before we look at Raincode. I heard Raincode gets copyright claim after the first chapter. Oh, really? It does? Ooh. Well, maybe I'll have to look at it. Maybe I'll have to look at it a little closer. Final installment in the Danganronpa series depends on how you view it. We talking about V3 or S, and are we factoring Ultra Despair Girls? I have mentioned several times that I will not play Ultra Despair Girls on this channel. I greatly dislike that game, and I am not going to be playing it. So and I don't know about S, but for all intents and purposes, V3 is the final Danganronpa game. In my eyes, at least. Yeah, I've explained several times my problems with Ultra Despair Girl, so I won't rehash it here. But that game's got some serious issues, and it's bad. It's bad, man. Straight onwards. Destroy what lies in your path. Alright, so we gonna need to explode something here, right? Sorry. There we go. I mean, to be fair, these are not particularly difficult puzzles, but... But I know that we're gonna have to do some bouncing back and forth here for this next one. And if I'm right, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the room I was looking for. Little Mermaid Cariday. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's like they knew. It's like they knew. It's like, how can we endear ourselves to the American VA? No, that's not it. That's not it at all. But I do love that Carne's Little Mermaid. That is beautiful. That's a thing of beauty. Alright, so destroy that, and then that's over here. Damned Lost Memories had an ending sung by a then 14-year-old girl named Kylie Saunders. Okay, that name stirs up some memories. It also had a very cool opening, if I recall correctly, didn't it? What was the opening for that? What was the opening for Lost Memories? I cannot remember, but I remember that it was in English, and it was a banger. It was an absolute banger of a song, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Shut Up and Explode. Yes, yes, dude. You want to talk about banger openings? That song was awesome. The name of the singer escapes me for the moment. I'm quite bad with names. I think it was Boom Boom Satellites. But I remember that they did the opening for Kiss Neighbor too. And that one was also fantastic. Sadly, the singer has passed away since then. But yeah, absolute banger songs. If you guys haven't listened to either Shut Up or Explode or the Kiss Neighbor opening, which I don't know the name of at the top of my head, go check them out. In fact, I'm probably going to post them. Somebody remind me before this stream wraps up to post these songs in the music share on the Discord server so you guys can appreciate it. Or if anyone wants to do it themselves, please feel free to. Alright, so let's pop these keys in. You mentioned earlier in the stream about Blockbuster. I remember renting Yu-Gi-Oh! Zoids and Crush Gear Turbo. I don't know Crush Gear Turbo, but oh my god, Zoids? You just unlocked like a deep, deep cut there, buddy. What is a Disney character that eats a lot that relates to Kurumi? Is there a particularly ravenous... I mean, I would say Stitch, but that feels disrespectful towards Kurumi. Yes, I believe it was a piece of fan art of the various girls as... Oh, wait, hang on. The stars up in the heavens shone, carrying on the lore of the sky, carrying secrets from on high, by skill and might engraved in stone. Stones to rival the celestial spears. The seven hewn by a fell hand, feared far and wide across the land. Master of shadow, queen of fear. I feel like that was a deep bit of Dark Souls lore that got dropped just now. The servers are the seven chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one who unifies the chaos. I still know that shit.
Oh, it's moving. What?
Something somewhere is happening. I don't know. Ask Bati, maybe. Whoa.
What was that?
Keep Vivian out when you leave the tower. Oh, I think I know why. I know why. I remember this. This bit I remember. This bit I remember. So yes, we are going to have Vivian out. And you will see why in just a moment. Alright. Game, are you gonna be nice and let me save? Are you gonna be nice and let me save? Okay, cool. Are you gonna be nice and let me heal? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. In case you didn't know, there's a boss fight coming up. And that's why I'm being a little cautious here. Hello, Sleepy. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Well, you missed me getting 300 Twitch followers. We are about to take on our second boss fight of the night. Here we go.
We've been waiting for you, Mario.
Oh? Huh? Professor Frankly? What are you doing here? Gonna be heading out. Hope you have a good night. All right, take care, Daniel. Have a good night.
Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. Yes, that was nice. Thanks to your do-gooder predictability, my plan is progressing very smoothly.
Sis, how dare you? And what do you mean about us opening the door for you?
So you still don't see it? Ah, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-year door was none other than this little freak in a sheet. My name's dopeless. The real Frankie is probably still passed out, dreaming a little dream. Poor thing. And once we get rid of you here, our plan will nearly be complete. Ready for the end, my dears? You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity.
Goo-hoo!
That's right, Slick! Eternity! Shut up, you freak! Oh, okay. Right, sorry.
I'm with Mario all the way. Today, sis, I'm going to punish you. You hear me?
Come, my sort of lovelies. Marilyn, freak sheet.
Goo!
I said my name's Dopeless!
Oh, yeah, baby. It's time for a rematch.
All right, my kind of lovelies. This time, we take out Mario and his Goon Squad for good! So, if I catch you slacking, you'll be in for some incredible punishment come tomorrow!
Goo!
Okay.
Can't flee this fight? Don't worry. I don't want to. I kept Vivian out for that line alone. Her character development is a thing of beauty. Absolutely. Absolutely it was. Alright. Well. Since we didn't get them, do we want to... I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do we want to try and get the tattle on these guys? Or do we want to just keep Vivian out and have her wail on her sisters for the catharsis? Keep Vivian? Keep Vivian? Everyone's saying keep Vivian. All right. Vivian, it's your time to shine, honey. We will absolutely keep her out. Ooh. All right, it's payback time. That was for all the nonsense you put me through chapter 4. Oh, crud. Well, the DOT is fine. Heading out now. All right, take care, Zach. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, no! He brought Vivian back! Now really is the Shadow Sirens again.
Curse you, Mario! This is so very annoying! Blast it!
Ooh, ow. Less chances to attack? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I guess it just skips his turn entirely. All right.
Sheet! Pull it together, will you? Don't make me punish you! Sorry!
Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't looking good. Okay, I may go ahead and sweet beast it. Just to be on the safe side. Mostly for Vivian's sake here. There we go. There we go. That'll definitely help keep us in the game. Because we are still a ways away from winning this. B, Y, B, B, Y! If I can just keep the damage over time going, we'll be in good shape.
Are you okay, Marilyn?
Oh, what? You actually care about one of your sisters? What a shock! Alright, we got this, we got this. In fact, you know what? Go big or go home! I am kind of wishing we had gotten the tattle off so I know how well I'm doing in this boss fight, but you know what? We'll just Monster Hunter it. Come on! Gotta be close to getting at least one of them out, right? Really? Alright. Well, shoot. Uh-oh. Scanning Mario now. I remember this. Oh, good! The creepy stare is back. Uh-oh. We may lose Vivian. We may lose Vivian here.
I'll leave the rest to you.
All right, we got one of them. We got one of them at least. All right. All right, well, Marilyn's still around.
Oh, no!
Marilyn's still around, but I need to make sure that she stays alive. I remember making Vivian punch Beldam as revenge, and yay! And that's why I healed her. That's why I healed her. I do not regret using that Ultra Mushroom. I don't know where to put it in the Discord server. I listened to a Mario vs. Sonic rap battle. You can put that in Music Share if you want to. If it's a song, go ahead and go into Music Share. I don't know if this will do it, but I really would like for Vivian to land the final blow on her sister. And she did! Wow, 48! That was a lot of XP.
At this rate, she will never.
I'm sorry, sis. No, you're not. That had to felt good. That had to feel good, honey. You did nothing wrong. Vivian did nothing wrong. Hashtag Vivian did nothing wrong. All right. Well, with that, I know it's a little early, but I think this is actually a pretty good place to stop for tonight, because we are very close to getting to the end game. And also, I feel a slight headache coming on, so I better bounce before it gets too bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it. The next stream of Paper Mario will be the finale. So next Monday, we are finishing this game. It is gonna be final boss time. We are close. And we are gonna go until we beat the end of the game. So, next Monday, tune in for the finale of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Next stream is gonna be this Thursday. We are back to Elden Ring with our friends Game Night and Bro Stump. And don't forget, tune in for Gay Lawyer Sunday. More Ace Attorney Investigation Sunday at 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks again, Raiders, for stopping by. Hope you guys had fun. Please feel free to come by again. And for now, this is SGG signing off. Stay super, guys, and I will see y'all on Thursday. So long, everybody. Have a good night.